What's good, YouTube family? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to the latest edition of Forex Trading with Danny on this April the 28th, 2022. This is the second part. I got touch base with you all earlier, show you guys what's going on, and just wanted to check back in for the last time this week on this evening version of Forex Trading with Danny, and want to just fill you in what's going on, what has happened, see what we can anticipate in the markets. If anybody out there might be interested in learning more about Forex, getting coached up, hit me up, holler at me. My contact information is scrolling below on the screen. You can follow me on Instagram, _Danny or _Goodman there, and DM me. You can also definitely want to encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, to like the videos, leave a comment if you have any questions, suggestions. If you want to express your interest in Forex coaching there, you can definitely hit me up there. And also you can email me directly at dannygoodman03@gmail.com. Love to help out and get you coached up so you can get in this Forex market, capitalize on getting some, making some profits out here. Definitely want to encourage you, because Forex is definitely a great investing vehicle for anybody who is, who might have some capital they're looking to make some returns on. But with any investing or investments, it does come with a risk of loss, so you must do your due diligence. And as we go through the charts, and we might look at past setups, past trades, and things of that nature, but past performances do not indicate future results, so therefore we must definitely do our due diligence. So I'm going to transition to the charts and take a look and see what's been going on, what we can anticipate and look forward to, and then we're going to also look at some headlines from investing.com to kind of see what we can possibly anticipate in the coming market hours going into next week as well. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and transition to the charts. All right, so as you can see, I'm out of the trade. It had pulled back and took me out, hit my stop loss. So I was able to capitalize on about 230 pips, which is an awesome win. It's an awesome win. When the market kind of got choppy, maybe in the last few weeks, I did take some losses. So with this win, I've recouped my losses and got some returns on top of that. So that's an amazing feeling. Just got to definitely keep the streak going. For anybody who knows me, might know that I'm a big fan of boxing, and I like to see high level technical boxing and stuff like that. And some of the best boxers out there, they're great because they're so sharp. They're so sharp at what they do. They capitalize on their opponent's mistakes, yet they make minimum mistakes, and they basically take what is given to them. So going forward, trying to correlate that to trading, me myself, I'm just going to work to just continue to be sharp and take what the market gives me instead of being greedy, trying to not every trade is going to be a 230 pip win. I got to take those 30 pips, I got to take those 40 pips, those 50 pips, some 10 pips, some 20 pips, whatever the case is. I got to just take that and live to trade another day, God willing. So that's something that I'm going to be focused on, because the time is now to capitalize on this Forex and achieve my goals. This is a multi-trillion dollar a day industry, and we're literally billionaires, millionaires, $100,000 tens of $1,000 heirs are being made on market days, and I would like to be one of those individuals. I don't necessarily need to make $1 million myself, but my goal is just to be financially independent, and that's what I'm seeking to accomplish. So, and it's definitely realistic with this Forex. So, what we can look to happen, just analyzing the chart, it looks like it hit some support down here, as we saw earlier in the earlier edition of Forex trading with Danny. The support goes, it shows to be pretty pivotal, going back to July 2020, where price was around that point, and then it kicked up. So that could potentially happen. That could definitely potentially happen. It could kick up. It could. So quite a few things can happen. So it can come up. It can pull back, attempt to get to this moving average, come back down, and it could get below this this support. And then if it does do something like that, I'll be looking to get back into another sell. That's one thing that can happen. Another thing that can happen, it can get above this moving average and try to make a move for this moving average, but it can reject and come back down. That's another thing that can happen. Another thing that can happen is it can get sideways and chop up until it either breaks up or breaks down. That's another thing that can happen. Yet alone, if it gets above this moving average and it halts here, it can kind of chop up in this area. Or another thing that can happen is it can rally up above this moving average and rally up above this moving average. And if it does, then I'll be looking to get into a buy. So quite a few things that the market can do. With it making such a drastic drop, it can likely try to correct and try to get back to where it came from, though it might not do it overnight, or in tomorrow's or in today's session. It might do that in a matter of weeks, though at the same time this could prove to be a very strong downtrend and make a continuation move on further down. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to transition to investing.com, where we're going to take a look at some headlines and some analysis from some of the professionals out here, and see what they're saying, what they're seeing and looking at. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and transition to investing.com. Alright, so as you can see, GBPUSD, Great British Pound, US dollar. So the first headline says GBPUSD plummets to fresh 22-month lows and hovers around 1.245 zeros after US data. So let me just refresh this just to make sure we got okay, yeah. So that's the latest. Okay, so we are looking at the latest headlines. So it's basically just reiterating what we've seen and experienced, where basically the GBPUSD has made a strong move down. So let's see. GBPUSD falls to another new low for the year and lowest low since July 2020. So just showed you guys that when I scaled out and went back to 2020, that proves to be accurate there. Maybe look at another headline or two. It says pound US dollar, GBPUSD exchange rate slumps to 2020 lows. So these are things that are clearly evident that I've just showed you guys. So let's see what else we have here. See GBPUSD to fall another 2 to 3% on dovish BOE. So with that being said, this thing can continue to go down. So let me go back to the charts. Based off of that information, if it has a chance to go back down another 2 to 3%, we could possibly see another strong move on the downside. And if so, I'll be looking to get back into the market and get into another sale and capitalize on it, and see, if the market is going to give away pips, I'll be right here with my hands out, wide, trying to catch as many pips as I possibly can. So, currently not in the trade, but as the overnight hours occur, it's going to continue to move, and I'll look to, continue to check on the market and see if I am given another opportunity to get back into the market. If so, I will gladly jump back in. But this is going to be the last edition of Forex Trading with Danny for this week. I'll look to check back in with you all Sunday evening or late afternoon, and by then we'll see whether I'm still not in a trade, or whether the market is giving me opportunity to get back in a trade, and we'll kind of see what's going on at that point, and see what we can anticipate going on through the next week, God willing, for sure. So again, this has been the latest edition of Forex Trading with Danny. I want to encourage you, if anybody out there is interested in learning more about Forex, getting coached up, hit me up, holler at me. My information is scrolling below. You can email me, DannyGoodman03@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram, _Danny_Goodman. Follow me there. You can DM me. Express your interest in getting coached up. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And definitely want to encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like the videos. Subscribe, like the videos, leave any feedback. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, hit me up, holler at me. I'll be glad to work with you to get you coached up and ready to capitalize on great opportunity to become financially independent and accomplish your goals, whatever those might be. But until the next time, until Sunday afternoon, evening, I hope everybody has a great evening, morning, afternoon, no matter or regardless where you're at, where you're watching this. I hope you guys stay safe and healthy and you take care of yourselves. I'm out. Peace.